Why, kpamosanwigi Scott. Hello, happy returns. It's a good day. I'm looking for doing an herb walk today. Been counting the herbs this spring, and I thought I'd take in a little walk around my yard a little bit and what I've been foraging. And what we have here, I know I saw this behind crows all over the place is called spiwinia ala squawazumpuk. Squawberry or squaw root, commonly also known as partridge berry. And that plant is for women. Well, it's got medicinal value for everybody, but really it's for women, and it has to do with menstruation and fertility cycles. And really, it's good if you know how to use it. It'll help you. If you don't know how to use it, it would be bad for the woman to use. So, women knowledge that they have. That's not for men. And then while we're here, I might as well point out that this, and this, and this, and I have lots of them growing. Those are Canadian Mayflowers. Those have berries that make a really nice juice. Tastes a lot like a cranberry, but it's not. Not as bitter as a cranberry. So there's a few plants right there, so let's go over to another spot here. So here in my yard, we have lots of dandelions, which I've been eating and harvesting the flowers. And everyone, I think, is familiar with a dandelion. And we also have wild strawberries, which I'll have. I ate a bunch last year. So I've been eating a lot of those. And right over here, not far away, it's plantains. This is the white man's foot plantain. These ones are a little bit bigger than you need, but those are growing all over the place. And a nice dandelion. These are just right in front of my house. So there's a bunch of plantain. Those are really good to eat and really good medicine. This is a hazelnut bush. You can see it's starting to get nuts already. Right there. So I've been eating these the last couple of years. That's a small one, but I got quite a few growing around. Wild hazelnut. Okay. Here at the edge of my orchard here, I've got sunchokes planted in there. There's lots of mayflowers around. These are all, Canadian mayflowers. Now this is the mayflower. Massachusetts state flower, named after the boat that brought all the invaders over. So I'm not happy with that boat. And this, the sunchokes I planted. They're going to come up in here, I believe. That's my sunchokes. Now what's going on here? Ooh. Could be confused poison ivy sometimes. It's not. This big full rich leafed out plant here with ovate leaves and serrated edges on the margin. Compound leaf. 2, 4, 6, 7 leaves on this one. They all branch from the 3 in the center. This one has berries. It's fertile. This one also has a lot of berries. It's fertile. Always branching in the 3. And they have a root system. Close that away a little bit. You'll see the roots always like this is a vine. Runs on the ground. You can see that root. This is sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla goes good with sassafras from the tree to make root beer. Sarsaparilla, that herb, and I've drunken it. You should only have a little dry. See if it upsets your stomach. This herb gets rid of a fever. Make a tea with that root. Supposedly the berries are edible. I don't know. I'll try them this year. Make a tea with that root, and if you're hot, it makes you cool. It cools you right down. Summertime drink. It'll even make you kind of sweaty and cool. A little clammy, maybe, I suppose. I don't know how much you have, but yeah, it makes you feel cool. So that's sarsaparilla and mayflower, which you cannot eat. Canadian mayflower. Growing everywhere out here. Yeah, I've been harvesting this stuff. This here's a wild raspberry. I've got wild raspberry all over the place. I just picked this one out to show you. And I should probably trim it and get it to push out. But I've got them growing all over in here, and I got a few patches of them. I've been enjoying these. I've been really blessed. Now over here, see this plant with a whorl? It's got a stalk coming straight up out of it. It's got a top stalk with a few berries coming out. Here's another one. Whorl. Stalk coming up. Tall stalk like that. They start out small like this with one whorl. Could be confused with a mayflower. Not when it gets this. Now what this is Indian cucumber. Another one there. There's one that I harvested off of and replanted. It's hurting. But this plant, really important. Tastes like a cucumber. It's got a little root nodule. I'm not going to dig it up. It's got a white root. Small. Maybe size of a, I don't know. Might be an inch long, inch and a half long. Might be a ½ inch long. It's white. Thinner diameter than a pencil, maybe as big as a pencil. And that root tastes just like cucumber. It's delicious. It's good to eat. Good to toss in with a salad. However, I don't have too many of them. I don't want to over-harvest them. And then the really important thing for that root is if you chew that up and spit it in your fish trap, or on your bait, if you're angling for fish, I guess, you put that on your bait or in your fish trap, and that will draw in the fish. It's a powerful lure, attractant for fish. And that's Indian cucumber. Quiet, okay. And what we have here is called false Solomon seal. It's got longitudinal ribbing on the leaves. These are a little lighter underneath. Runs along the plant in a staggered fashion. If it was real Solomon seal, the berries would be underneath and spread out. This false Solomon seal, it has cluster of berries on the end. Now there's another one coming up, and then over here is a couple of young ones. I'm sure that they're related. There's one there, there's one here, and one here, and this travels underground like a root, and each year it sends up a new stalk off parts in the root. And last year's stalk dies off and leaves a little kind of seal mark. That's why they call it Solomon seal. And it's like a seal on something. But the berries are edible and the roots are edible. But of course, if you dig up the root, you're eating the plant. So you get the berries, and if you have a lot of the plant, you can take some of the roots. If you don't have a lot of the plant, you can let it spread like this, and then cut it up into pieces and spread it around your property more. So what I'm going to do, propagate it. And then another thing is here that I have a lot of, that's past its prime. See if I have, oh, I have a bigger patch across the way. Yeah. Now it's all faded. These are trout lilies, which were the first thing to come up this year that I could harvest and eat. And they have a little corm on the root you can dig up and eat, a tiny little ball, smaller than a pea. And they in the leaves when they're young, and they're much more green, but they're more mottled as well. You can still kind of see the mottling on it, and it kind of reminds one of a trout, the patterning on a trout. So called a trout lily, or there's a few other names for it, but I forget them. Commonly, most people know trout lily. Those are the things I've been foraging here on the property. I can hear Whiskey howling. He doesn't like being left behind. We're in Indian box. Kpamosanwigi, spiwinia. Thank you all for walking with me and looking at, these are the foods I've been eating, these are the greens I've been having. I really haven't been getting too much from the store. So, and that's about all I gotta say. All of you, Olala Mekungan, to Kagwi, Omasaw Megwishins. All of you, good luck and have blessings. Adieu.